Today we're going to learn how to use our paintbrushes correctly in order to paint a tree. So what we're going to do is learn first how to hold our brush. We're going to hold it right here above the ferrule. So this metal part right here is the ferrule of the brush, right above that. And when we hold our paintbrush, we're going to just gently brush it along the surface. You notice that I'm not pressing it down really hard. It's just lightly gliding on its ends. When you press it down all the way, then these bristles spread apart and two things happen. We ruin our paintbrush and our picture is sloppy. So as I paint, I stay right on its tippy toes, so barely touching the paper. Now, when I'm ready, I'm going to dip just the bristles, the little hairs of the brush, into the paint. And then I'm going to hold my paintbrush straight up and down, and I'm gently going to glide my paintbrush along the line that is drawn, like this. And then I'm going to re-dip my paint, and I'm going to do the branches, the other sides of the Y here. Kind of like this. And you notice I have nice smooth lines when I barely touch that paper. Now, because this is a tree, I'm going to make the trunk a little bit wider. So you can create yours to be a little bit wider along the bottom too. Now, to complete our little tree here, we're going to add some branches. And the way that we can do that is by adding lots of little V's, kind of like this, or adding Y's to the branches that already exist. So when you add your V's and Y's, maybe sometimes some sides of it are a little bit longer. So I'm going to go ahead and do that with all of the tree. Now when we're finished with that step, we're going to need a ground line so our tree isn't floating. So we're going to take a sheet of green paper and we're going to glue it right along the bottom, down here. Now once we're done with it, we're going to put it on the drying rack to dry so that later on we can add some warm colored leaves.